brave leader. John, stop ignoring me. My messages should receive top priority. Who are you talking to? I don't appreciate being snubbed like this. How ungrateful can you get? Man, come on!
Hey, Vriska. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Waiting? Oh, I guess so. I hardly even noticed. I'm like this really huge deal and have a lot of stuff to keep me busy, remember?
Yeah, I know. Sorry to cut this short, but this really isn't the best time to chat. I'm in the middle of an ocean of oil that is ablaze with a lot of green fire, and I need to figure out a way to escape. Unfortunately, I fell asleep for some reason, and my bed landed here. I can't believe I was so stupid.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I was the one who put you to sleep.
You were?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yes, that seems to be the limit to what I can do to your primitive species. I guess our brains don't really work the same way. Who knows?
Huh. What do you mean limit? Are you saying you can usually do more than that?
Duh, so much more, John. I have a lot of great powers. When we have more time, I'll tell you all about them.
Okay, that is pretty cool, I guess. But why? Why would you put me to sleep and put me in this predicament?
John, soon you will understand that you are meant to rise to greatness. This can't possibly happen unless you're challenged. There will be times when your limits are tested. This is one of those times. I know this because I can see your future right here in front of me. You should trust me.
Okay, I guess I kind of get that, but it's also kind of odd. If you're seeing my future and you know those things are the outcome, then why are you going back and, I guess, involving yourself with these events? See what I mean?
Oh, John, this should be so obvious to you by now. You're going to become a great hero, that much is sure. But I want to be the one responsible for it. And now I'm pretty much guaranteed to be.
Okay, that sort of makes sense, I guess. But it's kind of hurting my head to think about.
You don't have to think. Just leave the thinking to me. All you have to do is dig deep down, find your hero powers, and get yourself out of this jam. You can do it, John. Be the hero. Just like in one of your movies about sweaty, rugged, adult human males.
Aha! So you did watch the video I sent. What did you think?
It was okay. I admit it was a little better than I expected.
Yes, I knew it!
But who cares? Let's not get sidetracked by films about wounded, muscular renegades. By the way, John, have you ever considered growing your hair out? I bet it would look fabulous.
No, it would look so stupid.
I don't know about that. I have an eye for fashion. 8 of them, in fact.
I thought you didn't want to get sidetracked.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Anyway, putting me to sleep and landing me in hot water is one thing. But you sort of indirectly caused a much bigger problem. Before I fell asleep, I was about to prototype something really ridiculous to make Jack weaker. I'm pretty sure that it would have made Jack lose both eyes, both arms, and give him silly blue hair, and probably also make him be a girl. He probably would have been pretty easy to beat. But instead, it was prototyped by Jade's first guardian dog loses. And now he's unstoppable. And he becomes the one who was stirring up all that trouble in your session, too. I mean, it sounds like your intentions were good, but you probably didn't realize to what extent you were messing everything up.
Don't be absurd, John. Of course I realized that would happen. It was pretty much the whole point, you goof.
What? Vriska, why would you do that?
Jeez, calm down.
But no! Why would I calm down when you just said you deliberately sabotaged us all?
Relax. Listen, John, regardless of what I did, he's already here. I know this consequence will be hard for you to accept, but whenever you feel angry or confused about it, just repeat this to yourself. It should become your mantra. He is already here. Say it, John.
What does that mean?
It means what it sounds like. He's already here. Here, in our session, trying to hunt us down. Man, this should be elementary to you by now. No matter what you or I or any of us did, Jack's here now. That's the reality. And if I didn't stop you, it wouldn't have changed the reality for us here. We'd still be hiding on this rock, and he'd still be out there, sniffing around for us. He wouldn't just disappear. That's not how this time stuff works. All that really would have happened is that I would have allowed you to do something you weren't supposed to do. You would have prototyped with your pretty blue doll, because of course deep down you know you're obsessed with me. And then you and all your friends would exist in a splintered timeline, and you wouldn't even be able to talk to me anymore. And then you'd be doomed. I mean, more doomed than you are already. Trust me, I'm really smart. I have this all figured out.
I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it kind of does, but something really doesn't add up about it. If you knew he was going to be created regardless of what anyone did, why did you involve yourself that way? Like the way you're involving yourself with me becoming a hero or whatever.
You just answered your own question. I did this because I wanted to be the one responsible for creating him.
Ugh, but why?
Because, John, it only makes sense that I would be the one to create him, since I'm also going to be the one to kill him.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Don't be that way. Just because you have your whole reckoning ahead of you to kill Jack and somehow fail doesn't mean you have to be bitter about it.
I'm not bitter. I just think your plan is dumb. If he's as strong as Carcat says, he would probably kill you.
Carcat doesn't know nothing about anything. He never really appreciated how powerful I became. Nobody did. I'm easily the strongest troll by far. I'm also extremely lucky. That's one of my powers, John. Being super lucky and making my foes super unlucky.
Is luck actually a real thing?
Yes, and I've got all of it. I'm completely untouchable.
You sound pretty cocky. You should probably be careful about that. That is totally how people have big-time downfalls. Especially when they act kind of nefarious.
Nope, I don't have to be careful. Too lucky for caution to matter anymore. Them's the breaks. But don't worry. Once all is said and done in your session, and by some incredibly lucky break of your own, you managed to survive the scratch, we might actually get the chance to meet. And if so, assuming I haven't gotten too bored waiting around and mopped the floor with Jack already, maybe we can take him down together.
Wow, I'm not sure who would make me more nervous, you or Jack.
John, that's something a loser would say. Come on. You should have no reason to be scared of me. By the time I'm through with you, you should be even stronger than me. This is the way it ought to be, I think.
You really think we will meet?
It is a distinct possibility.
So, if we do meet, are you going to,
What?
like, when you see me?
John, what the hell are you trying to say?
Carcat said that you might...
What?
Oh, geez, never mind.
You shouldn't listen to anything that loudmouth says. He had his shot at being in charge and failed miserably. It's my turn now. Scratch that. Our turn.
Blah, if you say so.
Now quit whining and get yourself out of this mess. Dig deep down inside that pink, nerdy little torso of yours, find your awesome hero mojo, and do what you're about to do. I'll talk to you again after you figure it out. Bye!
Wait! What am I about to do? Ooh. There, that was a 9th though. You don't even deserve 8. Whoops.